Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff out today. I just did Season 2, Episode 1 of Barry, Mandalorian Episode 7. I'm going to see Rise of Skywalker tonight, doing a live stream about that if you guys want, but it will be at 1 in the morning when I get home. But this is A Quiet Place 2. Now, I heard this is very short. It is a teaser trailer. I have not heard anything about it or seen anything other than the fact that it's like 30 seconds long. So I love the first movie. Great movie. It was one of the better movies of, I think, 2017. One of my favorite genres is horror. I would definitely call this horror. If you guys know me, I go to at least 2 or 3 major conventions a year. My entire room is filled with horror memorabilia, Jason masks, autographed Freddy replicas, stuff like that. So definitely right up my alley. Part 1, at the end they shock you, and John Krasinski basically sacrificed himself for his family. Emily Blunt and his 2 children were still alive last we saw. Even though I loved it, I've only seen the movie once and it was in theaters. I specifically remember this being a very weird theater experience because you could hear everything because there's nothing being said in the movie. So in the theater, you could hear every sneeze, cough, breath, moan, scream. It is just like a very different experience. You don't expect it because the movie itself is so silent. They also found out how to conquer the alien creatures, but they still move so fast and so quick. It isn't like a foolproof plan. I'm very curious to see where the journey goes, but we're just going to jump in, guys. This is the teaser trailer to A Quiet Place Part 2. The sand, so they can't hear the footsteps, even though that's making a noise in my headphones. Her foot's all taped up. Oh, is this like right after and that's where the nail went through her foot? The kids look older though. I mean, they're gonna age. That's the whole trailer, I think. My God, that happened so quick. It is only 30 seconds. I knew that going in, but basically it's just them walking, not a word spoken. But what else would you expect from a movie called The Quiet Place? They can't speak. They're even afraid to set foot off the sand. So I guess they've reached the point where they have no more sand trails and they have to venture further out to probably succeed and kill the aliens, maybe spread the word of how to defeat the aliens. It's so horrifying though, even them just having to step on ground. The leaves you could hear in my headphones. I have it blasting, but in my headphones, you could hear the leaf crunch when she sat down and then that was it. But the creatures have insane hearing abilities. We saw in the beginning of the first one, the little boy, I mean, granted, he blew a siren toy or something like that, but they are so quick that before John Krasinski could even get to him, he was gone and done. So basically, there is a little room for error in this movie. I kind of dig that, though, because basically, the strong survive. I'm not saying I hate weak people or something like that, but this is a movie where basically you can make no mistakes. Like you have to be flawless or you will die. So the world at this point is probably filled with talented, skilled, smart people because if you're lazy or stupid or don't do things right, you will die and you would have already been killed off. Now her foot was taped up. It looked like the kids were much older, so maybe she injured herself or something, or maybe that's just a cushion because like they don't have socks or something. But it reminded me of when she stepped on the nail in part 1. However, she would have healed by now because the kids are older. By the time this movie comes out, it's going to be like 3 years after the first one came out. Granted, they filmed it probably a couple months ago. You can noticeably see the kids are older. So that can't be the wound she got from part 1, even though it looks like it's like reminiscent of that. Unless they're just going to be like, nope, it's a month later and the kids just look older. But that would be silly. I hope they don't do that. Granted, it says Quiet Place Part 2, so you know it's a sequel. But I almost feel like if you are not familiar with Quiet Place 1, that you won't have a clue what's going on. Like this trailer probably wouldn't even be scary to you. You'd be thinking, I don't understand. Why aren't they speaking? It would be a whole lot of nothing to someone that didn't know. But I don't know why you'd be watching a trailer for a sequel unless you're in the theaters and it just sort of pops up on the screen. People are going to ask questions, but maybe they want that too. Maybe they're thinking if you don't know what A Quiet Place is, you're going to go look it up and be like, what was that trailer all about? So great marketing. I think it's genius. Definitely curious to see the first official trailer so we know more of what's going on. But you guys let me know what you think. Comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.